Taylor Swift and her fiancé Travis Kelce were spotted in Kansas City just hours after the Chiefs' dramatic victory over the Baltimore Ravens. This time, not at a stadium, but hand in hand on their way to record the latest episode of the New Heights podcast. The timing couldn't have been more special, with Travis preparing to celebrate his 36th birthday on Monday, September 29th. The sight of the NFL star and the 14-time Grammy winner walking side by side through the streets of Kansas City instantly set social media on fire. Taylor, glowing in a simple oversized white shirt and minimal makeup, looked every bit like a woman at ease and deeply in love. Next to her, Travis drew just as much attention with his cowboy hat and bold printed shirt, a reminder of his playful, confident personality. And of course, their usual team of bodyguards followed close behind, proof of just how much attention this couple commands wherever they go. Fans were quick to flood the internet with comments, "Taylor looks so comfortable," like she's finally home. Others praised the way she wasn't just cheering from the stands, but also standing by her fiancé in his off-field passions, calling them the perfect power couple of America right now. The upcoming New Heights episode promises even more buzz. Recorded just after the Chiefs' nail-biting win over the Ravens, a game many are calling a Super Bowl preview, Travis and Jason Kelce are set to break down the key plays, including Travis's crucial fourth-quarter catch that helped seal the win. But what fans are most curious about is Taylor's role behind the scenes. Sources reveal she'll likely chime in with her own observations about the electrifying Arrowhead Stadium atmosphere, where she was spotted cheering from the VIP box. And knowing Jason, the podcast's resident joker, fans are bracing for him to roast his younger brother with the classic question, "Why do you always play better when Taylor's watching?" It's the kind of lighthearted exchange that keeps millions of listeners hooked. What's even more exciting? Taylor isn't rushing back to New York or Los Angeles. She'll be staying in Kansas City until at least October 5th to celebrate Travis's birthday. A close insider revealed that while Travis usually prefers low-key celebrations, this year will be different, because with Taylor by his side, he wants to make it unforgettable. Now, fans are speculating wildly online. Will Taylor surprise him with an extravagant birthday gift? Could this be the moment they finally announce more about their wedding plans? Neither has confirmed anything, but both continue to stress one thing: they're simply enjoying life, one happy moment at a time. Speculation around Taylor's plans for Travis's birthday has reached a fever pitch. Swifties and NFL fans alike are convinced she has something major up her sleeve. After all, this isn't just any birthday, it's his first as her fiancé. And when it comes to Taylor Swift, nothing is ever small or ordinary. Some fans believe she'll keep it deeply personal, perhaps writing a new song for him or performing something intimate at his private gathering. Others think Taylor might go big with a lavish surprise party, complete with celebrity guests, exclusive performances, and maybe even a nod to the Chiefs' season. Given her history of turning milestones into unforgettable moments, both possibilities feel entirely within reach. And then there are the wedding rumors. Online forums are flooded with predictions that the birthday celebrations could double as a secret engagement party, or even the reveal of their wedding date. Remember, this is a couple that has managed to blend two massive worlds, music and sports, into one unstoppable love story. Fans are convinced the next chapter is just around the corner. One viral post put it perfectly. If Taylor stays in Kansas City through his birthday, don't be surprised if we wake up to breaking news. Either a wedding announcement or a love song dedicated to Travis. Maybe both, whether it's a quiet, candlelit evening or a full-blown Hollywood meets NFL extravaganza. One thing is clear: Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce know how to keep the world watching. Every public outing, every sideline hug, and every podcast cameo feels like another piece of a love story that's unfolding in real time. While all eyes are on Taylor and what she might plan for Travis's big day, insiders suggest Travis himself has something up his sleeve too. Friends close to him say he's determined to flip the script and make sure Taylor feels just as celebrated. After all, she's been by his side through every touchdown, every headline, and every late-night podcast recording. Sources hint that Travis may surprise Taylor during his birthday gathering with something deeply personal. Not jewelry, not luxury, but something symbolic. Rumors point to a private vow-like moment where he'll share promises for their future in front of their closest circle. Others whisper he might involve his brother Jason Kelce in the surprise, creating an emotional family moment that blends Taylor into the Kelce clan in a way that feels permanent. One fan theory that's gone viral even suggests Travis could dedicate part of the podcast episode to Taylor herself, jokingly letting Jason grill him before turning serious with a heartfelt message. Imagine him looking into the camera and saying, "You've been my biggest win this year." That kind of moment would break the internet instantly. No matter what form it takes, the build-up to Travis's 36th birthday feels less like a party and more like a milestone in one of the most watched love stories of the decade. With each step, Taylor and Travis aren't just writing headlines, they're setting the stage for what could be one of the most iconic celebrity weddings in modern history. As September 29th approaches, Kansas City is buzzing with anticipation, and not just because of football. This year, Travis Kelce's 36th birthday is shaping up to be more than just a milestone. It's being framed as a celebration of love, legacy, and the blending of two worlds, the NFL and pop superstardom. Insiders reveal the event will be intimate yet elegant, hosted at a private venue outside the city, with decor reflecting Travis's grounded Midwestern roots mixed with Taylor's signature touch of glamour. Picture rustic wood tables lined with white roses and golden candles, set against a backdrop of subtle red and gold, a nod to the Chiefs, but elevated to fit Taylor's timeless aesthetic. The guest list is expected to be small, just family, close friends, and a handful of Travis's teammates. Jason Kelce, of course, will be front and center, already teasing on the podcast that he has a few embarrassing brotherly surprises planned. But the moment everyone's waiting for will come from Taylor. Rumors suggest she has written something for Travis. Not a song, but a personal toast that will capture the journey they've shared since their relationship became public. Fans speculate it might include nods to the first time she appeared at Arrowhead, the whirlwind media frenzy that followed, and how they've managed to keep their bond strong despite the spotlight. And while Taylor is known for keeping her private life guarded, those closest to her insist that this time will be different. This isn't just about Travis's birthday. It's about marking the start of a new chapter. As one insider put it, Taylor wants this night to feel like a glimpse into the life they're building together. Away from the cameras, away from the pressure, just the two of them surrounded by love. When the evening finally arrived, the atmosphere was electric yet warm, a celebration that felt personal rather than performative. Guests described the setting as magical but grounded, with soft lighting strung across the venue and a live jazz band playing in the background. Travis's choice, though Taylor added her own touch by curating the playlist for the later hours. Travis walked in hand with Taylor, immediately greeted by applause and cheers from his closest circle. Jason Kelce kicked things off with a heartfelt yet hilarious toast, poking fun at Travis's love for fashion, his dad dance moves, and of course, how Taylor's presence at games has practically turned her into the Chiefs' secret weapon. The room erupted in laughter, but Jason's words turned sincere when he spoke about how happy he'd never seen his brother until now. But the true highlight of the night came when Travis surprised everyone, including Taylor. Midway through the evening, he stood up, thanked his guests for celebrating with him, then turned directly to Taylor. Pulling her closer, he spoke softly but firmly into the microphone. This year hasn't just been about football. It's been about love, about finding someone who makes every win sweeter and every loss easier. And I'm grateful I get to celebrate not just my birthday, but life with you. The room fell silent for a moment, followed by an explosion of applause and cheers. Taylor, visibly emotional, leaned her head against his shoulder as guests captured the moment. While he didn't make any official wedding announcements, fans are convinced this was Travis's way of signaling how serious and unshakable their bond has become. As the night went on, Taylor reportedly sang a short acoustic cover of one of Travis's favorite songs as a private surprise, something only the attendees will ever truly experience. No clips leaked online, but just the whispers of it sent fans into a frenzy, imagining Taylor serenading her fiancé in an intimate setting. By the end of the evening, fireworks lit up the Kansas City sky. For those lucky enough to be there, it felt less like a birthday party and more like a promise that Taylor and Travis are writing a love story that's only just beginning. The morning after Travis's birthday celebration, the internet woke up buzzing. Social media feeds were flooded with clips, blurry fan shot videos, and endless commentary about the couple's night. Twitter trended with hashtags like Dom and Trailer Birthday, Nudger Power Couple Goals, and @Kelce36, with fans dissecting every small detail from the event. One video in particular, Travis pulling Taylor in close during his toast, racked up millions of views in hours. Fans captioned it with phrases like, "This is what true love looks like," and "He's not just celebrating his birthday, he's celebrating her." Swifties pointed out how rare it is to see Taylor in such a vulnerable, everyday moment, calling it one of the most authentic glimpses of her relationship ever caught on camera. Meanwhile, the media wasted no time spinning headlines. Major outlets described the evening as a preview of wedding vows and a celebration that felt like an engagement party in disguise. Gossip blogs suggested Taylor's rumored private performance was essentially a love letter in song, fueling speculation that she may soon write and release a track inspired by Travis. Sports media also jumped in. Analysts on ESPN jokingly said Travis is playing the best ball of his life because he's got MVP energy at home. Chiefs fans echoed the sentiment, saying that Taylor has brought balance, joy, and focus to Travis's life, turning him into not just a better player, but a happier man. Of course, not all coverage was purely celebratory. A few critics questioned whether the couple's public display was calculated, designed to fuel attention before Taylor's next album cycle or Travis's off-season projects. But for most fans, the authenticity of the night overshadowed any cynical takes. The next day, paparazzi photos captured the couple leaving Travis's Kansas City home together, dressed casually, coffee cups in hand. Taylor wore one of Travis's oversized hoodies, sparking another round of fan frenzy with comments like, "She's basically moved in," and "This is wife behavior." By the time the day ended, one thing was clear. Travis's 36th birthday had gone beyond a private celebration. It became a cultural event, cementing him and Taylor not just as America's power couple, but as two people rewriting the rulebook on blending sports, music, and love in the public eye. And that's where the story takes an even sharper turn. The birthday party wasn't even cold in the memory before whispers of a wedding began to roar. Blogs, podcasts, and entertainment sites were suddenly full of insider leaks, suggesting that the couple may be closer to tying the knot than anyone realized. Fans immediately latched onto subtle clues. Taylor wearing Travis's hoodie the next morning, proof she's already living that married life. The way Travis spoke in his birthday toast, thanking her for changing his world. Fans clipped that sentence over and over again, calling it basically a vow in disguise. Then came the speculation about the timeline. With Taylor's world tour dates and Travis's NFL season colliding, fans started to theorize that early next year might be the perfect window for a wedding. A few even claimed that the birthday celebration itself felt like a rehearsal dinner trial run, complete with speeches, family warmth, and star-studded intimacy. Entertainment insiders added fuel by pointing out that Taylor has been unusually open about this relationship compared to her past ones. From stadium appearances to podcasts to being spotted casually at Kansas City coffee shops, she hasn't hidden this love, which makes people believe she's building towards something permanent. The media also couldn't resist tying it back to Taylor's songwriting. Some outlets predicted her next album would include tracks inspired by Travis, and that a wedding announcement could serve as the perfect emotional and commercial boost. Meanwhile, NFL commentators playfully suggested that Travis's potential wedding might become the Super Bowl of celebrity events, overshadowing any game he's ever played. At this point, whether or not a wedding is truly imminent doesn't even matter. The narrative has taken on a life of its own. Fans, journalists, and even fellow celebrities are waiting for the next signal, dissecting every look, every lyric, and every ring finger sighting. That crossover fandom is where things start to feel historic. Swifties, who normally flood arenas for music, are now flooding stadiums for football. At the same time, die-hard Chiefs fans, people who once cared only about touchdowns and yardage, are suddenly trading TikTok. Theories about Taylor's setlist or breaking down her outfits at the game. It's like two worlds that rarely touched are colliding into one super community. On game day, you'll see Travis jerseys customized with Taylor's lyrics, and at Taylor's shows, fans have been spotted waving mini Chiefs flags. Some even joke that Arrowhead has become the era's stadium whenever Taylor is in the box. This blending of fan bases doesn't just create buzz, it creates power. Brands are noticing too. NFL merch sales have spiked among younger female buyers. Streaming numbers for the New Heights podcast shot up after Taylor was first linked to Travis. Even ticket prices for Chiefs games on resale markets jumped when people realized there was a chance to catch Taylor in the stands. But what's most striking is how fans treat their relationship itself. It's no longer just about cheering on a pop star or a tight end. People are invested in their love story like it's a shared narrative, one that brings joy, pride, and even a sense of belonging. For some, Taylor and Travis aren't just a couple. They're a cultural event unfolding in real time. And that's where the story lands. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce aren't just making headlines, they're reshaping the cultural conversation. What started as a pop star cheering in the VIP box has grown into something much bigger, a partnership that merges two massive worlds and keeps both sports fans and music lovers hooked. Whether it's walking hand in hand out of Arrowhead, teasing playful moments on New Heights, or simply existing as a couple everyone's watching, they've turned everyday appearances into global events. One thing is certain. Together, Taylor and Travis are more than just a power couple. They're a phenomenon, and as long as they keep stepping out, the world will keep paying attention. If you've enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more updates, and let me know in the comments. Do you think Taylor and Travis are the ultimate cultural crossover we've been waiting for? Because by the looks of it, this story is only getting started.